Greetings. We're not at the Fredericktown Homestead this morning. We're down here in Columbus at the Wexler Medical Center, the University of Ohio. That's where I got my CI, my cochlear implant, put in, and that's where it's maintained. And today is, I don't know if this is my last scheduled visit, but it's almost the last. They're going to test me to see if I'm a candidate for a second CI. I still have 3% on this side over here, 3% of my hearing, 3% out of 100. And I was using a hearing aid in this side, but that hearing aid is now, well, it broke, and I spent $300 for it, and when I got it back, my ear didn't like having the mold in it, so I didn't wear it for a couple weeks. And then when I went to look for it, I knew right where I put it. I have a little basket that made out of reeds that I got in South Carolina down in Georgia, and I had it in there, and it's not in there. I don't know what happened to it, but I searched the floor, I looked all over the place, and I could not find that hearing aid. And in reality, a hearing aid amplifies what you hear and makes you have better understanding. But with the implant on this side over here, I really believe that I do better without the hearing aid on this side. Having a mold in your ear all your waking hours is irritating, to say the least. And I noticed that comprehension-wise, with the CI on the one side and no hearing aid on the other, I hear and comprehend fairly well, and I'd almost hazard to say maybe even better than with the hearing aid on this side over here. So I'm going to go in and get tested, see if I'm a candidate for a second one. Even if I'm not, I scored 99% on a comprehension test they gave me 2 visits ago, and 99% is pretty good for somebody with 3% on one side and 0% on the other. And I'm hearing through that side with the 0%. The cochlear implant is in the deaf ear, and I can hear pretty good. There's some situations where I miss, but there's some situations where everybody misses. And so I'm down here getting tested. And then when I get back to the farm for homestead, Troy, I'll just call him Troy, from Red Tool House is going to be coming by before 1 o'clock. And we're going to meet face to face, I guess you'd say. I don't know. He might make a YouTube video while he's there. I'm kind of hoping that I can make a YouTube video of his visit. This will be the first time I've ever met a YouTuber, a live, real, living YouTuber. And Troy is one that I highly respect and would like to be like, except that I don't want to edit forever and ever like he does. But he puts together some very good instructional, educational, entertaining YouTube videos, ones that I really enjoy. And he also runs the podcast, the Pastured Pig podcast. He already interviewed me for that. But I meet Troy today. His last name is McLaughlin. Am I pronouncing it close? And Troy from Red Tool House. if you haven't seen his YouTube channel, I suggest you check it out. He has a sawmill. It's not a wood miser, it's a bandsaw, but it's another brand. Can't think what it is, but you'll recognize the name of it when you see it. It's one of the bigger brands, but not wood miser. And he raises pigs. He says that he does pasture them, but he doesn't move them. He puts them in one place and keeps them there for a long time until the ground is really worked up. He does it different from what I do, but I guess we all do things different. But he has some nice pigs. He has black pigs, Burke crosses, I think they are, and he has a litter right now. I was going to get pigs from him, but I guess I'm really not going to get pigs this summer with not having anybody at the farm. I have that family coming on the 6th. They coming on Sunday with furniture, and that means before Sunday I've got to take all them wood slats out of the house and clean things up as much as I can. I'm hoping to get one of the Amish boys to come over and help, but we need to get all that stuff out of the house so that they got space to put their stuff. And I just signed up for a haul from Holmes County and back. I bring the family over here from Holmes County, and they're a friend of mine, a brother of a friend of mine actually. He makes hickory rockers, and I told him that I'd take hickory rocker in exchange for the over and back. And so he said, well, that's not enough, so I'll give you 2 hickory rockers for the over and back. So I'll have 2 matching hickory rockers payment for that. I need to charge money sometimes to make ends meet, but it's also nice to have some nice furniture. So we're going to be getting 2 hickory rockers on Monday. Bring him over here, he visits with the family, and then take him back over to Holmes County. Each trip's a rocker, I guess. Over and back. So I get 2 rockers. Pretty nice. Those hickory rockers, they're bent hickory. He steams the hickory and bends it and makes a nice chair out of it. I don't often point the camera at me when I'm talking, but there's very little to look at down here in Columbus. Certainly nothing that I did. I'm going to go in and get my hearing test and then head home and be ready for Troy when he shows up. Stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you feel so inclined, I sure would like a like. I don't get many likes, but maybe that'll change. We got this family coming, we'll see. The channel should be growing with the new family, hopefully. All right, God bless.